What is up, dreamers? It is your boy Robbie Dagger back again for some Mobius FF. And in this one, I'm just trying to get caught up, and we have to talk about all the ability cards coming out in February 2019. This month has started off pretty awesome. We've got the Kefka banner that's going on right now with some honestly pretty amazing cards on it. That's what you're looking at right now. This is another one of Mouse Hero's golden posts here that we're looking at, so big shout out and thanks to him. I'm gonna leave the links down below in the description, but I wanted to go over this because there's just so much crap going on this month. Like I didn't even know where to begin, so this might be a long video, but it's gonna be super informative if you play Mobius FF. You might learn some new things, you might have some surprises. I don't know how caught up you may be, but hopefully after this one you'll be super caught up. So first of all, there's two banners going on right now. I know it's been really confusing for a lot of people. There's like a anniversary banner right now that has the anniversary cards from the second year. So last year's anniversary cards are summonable on its own banner, but it's box type, which is, it's cool. That being said, those anniversary cards are pretty. I mean, they're a year old at this point. We got new, really good cards coming in the meta. So honestly, I think most of them are probably skippable at this point. So just be careful with your resources. The banner you might want to pull on right now is that Kefka banner. Not only is Kefka a really good job, about as strong as like EX Mage, he's kind of up there. I believe it's Earth and Dark elements he's enhanced with, so already some really good cards there that you could probably think of that he could be good with. But some of these cards in this banner are really good too. So the One-Winged Angel card is a Dark Warrior card. And all these cards are going to have multi-hit. They hit 4 times for 4 orb costs. Overkill BDD, so they're break defense down cards, but they also have painful break 125%, and then improved criticals 125%, so it's pretty good stuff. This One-Winged Angel, the Dark Warrior one we were talking about, it is AoE, and then it's got 1200 attack, 2100 break. As you can see, most of these cards are break focused, but you can also do the job, get your kill on if you really need it. The one I really wanted, and I actually did one pull, and I was lucky enough to get it, was a Dream Within a Dream. It's the Ranger AoE Fire one. I really wanted that with that Terra job coming right around the corner. I think that's going to be a pretty amazing combination. Just I love having Ranger break cards. The Illusion of Hope is a Mage Earth one, and it's good also. It'd be good for Kefka, honestly. And then we've got the Water Monk one, Midsummer's Dream. That one is okay. I'm always hesitant on monk cards without Taijutsu on them, but breaking is important for all classes, especially monks. So I do think it's a good card. And then we've got the Ribbon Graveyard, and this one's a full Asuna, ailment immunity, 1 turn of it, full dispel. And then we get Kill and Draw +3, Prismatic Return +5, and then 2 free slots for the backside of the card. I mean it's okay. Full Asuna is always pretty nice, and then the Element Immunity is nice. This can definitely have some uses. And then the Life card that is also support. It's all trance, 3 stacks of trance, and then Omni Drive, which is all elemental drives, so 2 stacks of that, and then 3 turns of barrier. And then it's got Life Starter on it, so this could be a nice card for you if you're looking for something different, a little different in your support deck, which isn't bad at all. And then we gotta talk about this new Supreme card, guys. This new Supreme, it introduces a couple of interesting things that we haven't seen before at all, namely Debarrier 2. So now, I think this is the only thing in the game right now that can possibly give you Debarrier 2, which is gonna be, I'm sure you guys have played around with some Season 2, but if you haven't made it to Season 2, tanking is super important. So anything that's going to help you tank some hits is going to go a long way. So here we have a Dark Support AoE card, Ultimate Chaos. It does 4 turns of Debarrier 2, which just real quick, we'll touch on it. Debarrier increases your defenses by 50%, and Debarrier 2 increases them by 75%, so it's a nice boost there. 4 turns Hex, which lowers the enemy HP, just in case you didn't know. Full Dispel, Debrave, 4 turns, Curse, 4 turns, Bio, 4 turns. It has a new extra skill called Quick Recast, which reduces the recast counter by 1 turn. I'm not sure if this works on just this card, or if this works on everything in your deck. I believe it's just this card. So it says here that Quick Recast is a new extra skill which reduces the recast counter by 1 turn. And then Ultimate Chaos has 3 turns, so you basically are going to be able to cast Ultimate Chaos every 2 turns, which is pretty freaking amazing. I'm going to just play off the fact that I died over here on auto, but you know, you guys didn't see anything. Just kidding. Moving on here, because there is a lot more to talk about. Let's talk about that second. Okay, so that was one batch. That is all the Kefka batch. So the new Supreme is available right now. If you summon and get super lucky, you could definitely get it. Honestly, it's a pretty good batch. I think these cards are pretty damn good. That being said, I would honestly, you know, I would honestly say to pull on these if you possibly can, if you have the resources, try to get all these cards because they're all going to be helpful at one point or another. Moving on from that though, on the second half of the month, we're going to have the Terra banner that you guys have probably seen in the calendar already. She's a really strong Sarah job. She's more fire focused, fire element focused, so you Fusoya users are going to really enjoy using her. She also has lore. She's got mage lore and ranger lore, so that's so good. It's so dang good. And she's gonna be one of the best in slots for Fusoya for a little bit right now. So also she goes really well with that card we were just talking about. What was it? Dream Within a Dream, which has fantastic art, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. So this banner is gonna also have AoE cards, but these are a little different because these have crit resist down and exploit weakness 130%, and they also shift their same elements, so that is pretty dang good. We've got an Earth one for warriors, 1500 attack, 1500 break on all these cards except for the monk ones. So the light one, there's a light one that I'm really looking at here that I really would like. It's a light ranger AoE. Multi-hit 4 times, overkill, all that good stuff. CRD, exploit weakness, shifts light. I think that would be really good. There's not too many options for rangers with light, so I think this will be a nice card to have. The mage card also I think will be pretty good on a lot of jobs, just to fill in that gap right now where there's not really a super strong card for wind mages. The monk card I do think is going to be pretty good. But you know, another one of these damage monk cards without taijutsu, so you gotta have just high magic to make that work. The fire card, it doesn't say. I wish there was somewhere on here where it said cooldowns, because I had to do a little research to find out that this has 3 turns of cooldown. So it only gives 2 turns of curse slow. It does ult charge 20%. It gives you 2 turns of faith and haste. It also has haste starter, which is kind of nice, and then the magic 8%. The problem with this card is it has a 3-turn cooldown, so those buffs are going to wear off before you get to use this card again. So unless you're comboing in another support, it's not as good as it looks, and I think it'll have really niche uses, honestly. Until the Day We Meet Again is the life card on here. It's a 3-orb cost. It gives you enhanced elemental attacks, 25% more damage there, and then 4 turns of Brave, 4 turns of Boost, 4 turns of Barrier, Life Starter +1, and then some basic stat increases 4%, which isn't too bad. That is honestly pretty good. I would actually like that for sure. You know, anything that gives you more awesome kinds of, you know, possibilities and things you could do in multiplayer is excellent. And then also, you know, it could be pretty decent. It could replace a card or 2 for single player. So there's one card a new kind of card we have to talk about here really quick. That's EX cards. Yes, EX ability cards, you guys. I don't want to spend too much time talking about them because we have to see in what way Global's going to release them. But on JP, basically they're summonable at a 2.5% rate, so a little bit lower than event cards. And these cards go away when the banners go away, and they're not viable in the ability shop. So that's all from JP, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this because it might come to us in a completely different way, and I really hope it does. I don't like that 2.5% rate, but the reason why this card would be so good and why EX cards are going to be game changing is because of the new mechanics that they're introducing in Season 2. Like True Fat Chocobo here is a 3-orb support that gives you Barrier 2, which no other card besides the Supreme is going to be able to give you. And we just talked about how important tanking is in single player, so it's going to be a really nice card to have. Super game changing. The Rift. Basically, what you need to know about the Rift, you guys, is you want to take a look here, right here at. Wait, oh no, it's not on the screen. I'm gonna actually talk about the Rift in a different video because I really think it needs a video of its own. But basically, there's farmable Supremes, but they cost 1,074 tablets, so it's going to cost you a ton of tablets. You're going to be able to buy tablets 1 day a week, daily, and you get them every day for playing. So just start saving them and start thinking about what kind of farmable Supreme you want. Let me see if this link, if I get lucky with this link, so we can look at the list really quick. But there are a lot of options. Yeah, here we go. There's basically a Fire Duncan for monks. There's going to be a Water Minwu for mages. I forget what this one is supposed to be. But as you can see, I believe this one's a Wind Ragnarok right here. And then, I mean, as you can see, like an Earth freaking, oh, I don't even know what this is. You guys will have to help me out in the chat. I didn't plan on talking about this, that's why I'm so jumbled up right now. But basically, they're farmable Supremes. They're really strong. Oh, my bad. It says right up here. Hashmal is a copy of Zizat. Odin is going to be a copy of Ragnarok. Shiva's a copy of Minmu. Ifrit's a copy of Duncan. So, really nice cards to have, and you're going to be able to farm them for just your Mystic Tablets. So stop using those on anything if you aren't already not using those. So, wait, did I say that right? No, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. Besides that, there is on this. Okay, so during, I believe this is going to happen during the ooh, what's it called? The Tower for this month. There's going to be some more fake Supremes, and they're adding 3 new versions, I believe. The new fake. So we've talked about the old versions, so I'm not going to waste your time. But the new fake versions are going to be a Yasmat, a Fusoya, and a Sin. So if you haven't been around when these fake Supremes have come out, they're awesome cards. They're good to have. They're stuck at 4-star, and they're super hard to get. But they're still really worth having, especially if you're missing Supremes. So definitely get these cards if you're missing them. And that, I believe it's going to be during the Gilgamesh tower, which is, there's a crazy tower going on at the end of the month. So I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about. We're getting pretty long here. I'm leaving the links to this awesome post down below. I think we can get way more than 40 upvotes on this, you guys. And thank you guys so much for being here, for coming through and showing your support. I know I was gone for a while. You guys are giving me that warm welcome. Doing my best to make these videos. Freaking had to record the last one in my car. Just for reasons. So if you guys could show that support, if you feel that going that extra mile, hit that subscribe. Don't forget, you can always share this around if you do want to go that extra mile. I appreciate you guys coming by, sharing this info around. I will be back for another Mobius Double F vid. It has been a pleasure. I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll see you soon.